All right, good evening or good morning or good day, whatever time it is that you're watching this video. I just want to help you today and show you a nice little trick on how to transfer quite some heavy files from one server to another server directly without passing through FTP or any other method that requires you to download and then upload the files again. So if you have not been here before, this is Christ Dev Tech channel, and you are invited to just subscribe and follow us to get more content like this. Okay, so in this case we're looking at two servers. This is the one I want to transfer something from, and this is managed by cPanel. So we're transferring from practically one server to another through the cPanel interface. So this is where we're transferring the stuff from, and then this is where we're sending the things to. So what you need is an active domain here and an active domain here. In fact, on the destination cPanel, you don't necessarily need to have an active domain. So there are many situations that may need you to transfer things from one hosting accounts to another. You may be migrating your hosting, you may be changing where you're hosting a particular domain, or you may want to just create a duplicate of the same website on another platform, to like balance out the load. So here is how you do it. So the first thing you want to be sure of is that the hosting provider provides you with this terminal application. So the terminal application allows you to run some Linux commands, which practically, if you're familiar with Linux, you can use the wget command to get any file from anywhere on the web. You can use it practically like a downloader, and the reason why this is very important is because when we use this, we are going to be transferring the things directly from one server to another server. So the limitations that you normally have on bandwidth, like maybe when you're downloading a file and you're having speeds like 200 kilobytes per second, 500 kilobytes per second, and sometimes even when it's very fast, you may see something like 1 or 2 megabytes per second. You won't have those limitations because it's going to be going directly from one server to the other server. So how do we do that? You come to the server you want to transfer things from, and you go into the file manager. Perhaps you want to transfer everything that is in the entire domain. Perhaps maybe you built the website using just normal HTML code, or you used WordPress, or whatever it is you used. You want to transfer those things now. If it's maybe a WordPress website, there are several plugins you can use to back up the website, and then you simply come into it here, and then you get the files that you need to get, and then you send to the other side. So in this case, I just want to assume that it's a server, it's a website that maybe was built with just code, and then you want to back up everything. So our website presently is in the public _HTML folder. Under normal circumstances, if you have like add-on domains and other things, you're going to see the domain listed here, like maybe the name of the domain.com, and it's going to be a folder on its own. But given that we have just one domain on this hosting account, so it's going to be found in the public _HTML folder. So we just want to right click that and compress, and then you type the name that you want it to appear. So we want a zip file, and then maybe we want to just name that backup.zip. okay, so with the compressed files. Now it's going to take a while, and I'll be back when it is done. So it's just about to finish. Now this depends on how many files you have in that folder or directory. And okay, it's done. Just took a few seconds, about 15 to 20 seconds. So we close that, and if you look now here, we have the backup.zip. If you notice, it's 158.6 megabytes. Now the files you may want to back up and transfer may be much heavier than this. I'm sure that's why you're looking for this video online, but I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. So you want to drop this in a location that you can access over the internet. So for example, we're going to have to drop in the public_HTML folder so that when we type the name of the domain name slash the name of the zip file .zip is going to pull that particular file exactly. So if you come inside here, you're going to see it here, backup.zip as we specified. So take note of the spelling because everything has to be exact. You cannot use caps locks where you didn't use caps locks, and if you capitalize anything, it has to be the exact same way. That's why we made the name to be short so that we can easily remember it. So you come now this way where we already opened the terminal, and you can just cd into the location that you want the file to be sent directly to. So I'm going to cd into my public_HTML folder, and if you see as you see right now, we are in the public_HTML folder. So you simply type wget and then the domain where this stuff is coming from. So okay, I have to remember to put S because it has SSL. So we have www dot like that. Okay, and then we now put the name of the file as it is, backup.zip, and then you take enter, and then you see how fast it's transferring that stuff. It's going at 14 point. You see it even goes up to 15 megabytes per second, and you can imagine it transferred all of that in 11 seconds. As you see here, 11 seconds. Now that's quite fast. Now if you have files that are as large as 10 gigabytes or more, you discover that this will transfer in practically record time. It will be as if you're transferring from a hard drive to a computer. So if you now come to your file manager on this new hosting and enter into it, you see the public_HTML folder we got into, and you see the file located there, backup.zip, 158.6 megabytes. So thanks for watching. Hope you learned something here, and see you in the next video.